All right, you guys, welcome back to the second video on graphing systems of equations. Okay. All right, so not much has changed. Okay. It says solve the following systems of equations graphically on the set of axes below. So I have two equations. Okay. Remember, I'm going to get one of these pictures. Okay. That's the only option when you're graphing two lines. They cross, they're parallel, or they're the same line. Okay. All right, so now for my example this time, I have y equals negative 2x minus 6. All right, and that one's ready to go. I could graph that right now. But then I have x minus 2y equals 2. Okay, this equation right here is not ready to go because it has to be solved for y in order for me to identify my y-intercept and my slope correctly to graph it. All right, so I need to get y by itself. So I am going to subtract x from both sides. So I get negative 2y equals, and I'm going to write negative x first, plus 2. And then I'm going to divide every term by negative 2. So the negative 2's eliminate here, so I've got y equals. All right, now I'm going to pull the fraction up front, okay? So negative 1 over negative 2 is positive 1/2 x, and then 2 divided by negative 2 is negative 1. Okay, so I have to have those two pieces of information in order to graph here in Delta Math. So this equation here, the first one, crosses at negative 6. So I'm going to go down to negative 6. And then my slope is down 2 over 1. Okay, because remember a slope like this is negative 2 over 1. Okay, all right, then my second equation crosses at negative 1. And then my slope is up 1 over 2. All right. And then now I need to identify where they cross. Well, I go left 2, down 2. So parentheses, negative 2, comma, negative 2, close my parentheses. Okay. Now, if you've made a mistake here, that will affect your graph and then it will affect where they cross. Okay. That's why we spent time on solving literal equations and solving for y was for this reason right here, is because this is just a minor step in a bigger problem. All right, so submit my answer. Yes, and there we go. Okay, all right, let's try another one. So I've got y equals x minus 4, and then I have x plus 2y equals 16. So like I said, I could start and graph y equals x minus 4. So that's minus 4 is my starting point, and my slope is up 1 over 1. Okay, all right, and now I need to bring this down. And I need to take x plus 2y equals 16, and I need to solve my equation for y. So to get y by itself, I'm going to subtract x. So that gives me 2y equals negative x plus 16. I'll write my x first, remember, for my slope, and then that will be my y-intercept when I'm done. All right, and to get y by itself, I divide each piece by 2. So I get y equals, and this is negative 1/2 x, and then 16 divided by 2 is positive 8. Okay, all right, so that means this line crosses at 8, so I go up to 8, click on it, and then my slope is down 1 over 2, and then my two lines cross at left 8, 8 up to 4, so 8 comma 4. So parentheses, 8 comma 4, close my parentheses, submit my answer, and I got my green check. Okay, so that's all you're going to be doing for your assignment tomorrow. Okay, I bet you for most of you, the hardest part of this entire assignment for today is making sure that you've done this step accurately. Okay, because if you mess up solving for y, it just has a chain reaction and it's going to affect all your next steps. All right, good luck.